Alrighty, you guys, what's going on? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and are you guys ready for another next-gen review? I sure hope so, because heck, we are not done with them yet, guys. We got ourselves the next wave of next-gen diecast for me to review, and today this is going to be one I think a lot of people are really going to like, especially now with all the memes we've been getting now about this guy. But this is going to be on a diecast that I picked up, and I recently just saw at this year's Daytona night race, well, quote-unquote night race, but it is going to be on it is on Christopher Buescher's 2022 Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. Yes, good old. I mean, can we just get a petition to go out there, and if they make any Buescher diecast from now on, we gotta put Christopher Buescher. I mean, come on, man. It's so legit. Even Chris Buescher even has it on his own Instagram and Twitter now. You gotta thank Dale Jr. for just coming up with that because that is so cool. And now we got two Christophers now. I mean, oh lordy, we got Christopher Bell and Christopher Buescher. What's next? Christopher Robin. But for real, guys, back to this diecast, guys. This is really cool, and you can definitely see that the box has seen better ages. You're probably like, oh god, what did Lionel do? But no, this is me and my dumbass because I didn't have anything to protect this, and it was raining, so yeah. I probably note to self: make sure you ask for a clear bag so you don't end up like this jackass. But don't worry, I'm not planning to sell this. I'm not one of those people like, oh, I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna buy this for $12 and I'm gonna sell on eBay for $60. Nope. But as you guys can see right here, this car does have the foil number, and look at that. Just look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my god. It makes you so excited. I just want to go and unbox the bad boy. Speaking of the devil, we're already almost 2 minutes in, so let's go and start this diecast review and the official unboxing of Christopher Buescher's 2022 Fifth Third Bank car. And alrighty, guys, we got this diecast I was boxing. Man, let me tell you what, man. I know I've already reviewed like 2 or 3 RFK cars, but let me tell you what, this is probably the best one I've seen so far. And I kept looking at this diecast at the hauler, and I didn't got it from day one, but I got it 2 days later during race day. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm kind of glad I picked this up because not only these diecasts are going to be $2 more now. I mean, I picked it up for $12 at the track, which will be $14 now. For anybody who does not know that the cars with the foil numbers, they're going to be going up another $2 starting this month and from then forward. So if you guys end up seeing a new pre-order that is selling for $11.99, that's the main reason why. I know it sounds crazy, but heck, that's the only way we can get these diecast to look pretty much accurate. Is it worth it? I mean, maybe time will tell, but knowing how Lionel's quality is, probably not, but we'll see. Speaking of that, guys, this is another diecast that has a working suspension. My lord, I don't know how Lionel does this. I have no idea how they do it, man. Is there like a little mini springs inside the fucking diecast or what, dude? Like, good lord, like maybe I can't see it with my own naked eye, but all jokes aside, guys, yeah, this diecast, you could get this car. This won't have the wobbly suspension if you get the metal chassis version, but $15 for a diecast that just has metal that just has a metal chassis with rubber tires. Yeah, no thanks. So yeah, technically you can get this diecast at Circle B because I don't think this car is not coming out for another month or so for the dealers. I heard October probably. But what a refreshing paint scheme we got right here for the Fifth Third Bank car. All I can say is good riddance. I mean, it seems like the Fifth Third Bank diecast, guys, when they first came on with Matt Kenseth in 2012 and then Stenhouse in 2013, I mean, it seems like their paint schemes have got so much better. So much better. I mean, you look back, the first time we had the Fifth Third Bank car, it was just that dark blue and the green. It was like dark blue and green, I believe, with some white, if I'm not mistaken. And then we had, the Fifth Third Bank car, which I'll be showcasing in a second, that Stenhouse, won his first 2 Cup Series races in. And then Chris Buescher also took over in 2019. What was it like? It was like a dark blue and with like a yellow lines, yellow number. As you see, the yellow has kind of disappeared, which is kind of cool because it makes the car look kind of dated with that yellow lines. Oh, we do have a yellow name though, so they kind of still kept the yellow. And I think also the main base was teal, but this is so much different, guys. So what we got right here is like it's like a white hood, and then it transitions to this like very, and I mean absolutely very bright like limey green, and then it turns on to a gradient, which I know Lionel's not really best with gradients, but dude, if you look pretty closely, guys, this gradient actually looks really nice. I do like how it transitions. You can see with the RFK stripes right there. I'm just going to call them RFK stripes because we see this on all the RFK cars. If there's a term for this, let me know, but this actually goes so well, guys. It's actually very unique. I mean, I like how the, I didn't even realize the gradient is actually, the gradient goes from, the side right here, but here on the RFK lines, it goes from, green to blue, vertically. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, this car is also pretty well known for, having a pretty crazy race at the, as I'm going to reenact right here, at this year's Coca-Cola 600. So, Shores is coming by, he's wrecking the field, and, not wrecking the field, but, he, cut a tire down, or he got loose, something like that, and all of a sudden Chris Buescher just goes, whoop, nope, there we go. Or I'm sorry, just go something like that, if I'm not mistaken. As you can tell, I'm definitely not the best stop motion maker, so this probably looks like shit, but that's kind of what we saw at this year's Coke 600. And of course, we also saw, I saw in person what happened at this year's, Coca-Cola at this year's Daytona, quote unquote, night race, the rain race where, Chris Buescher just, and the rest of the field just go yeet into the wall. And let me tell you what, guys, if you saw Chris Buescher's radioactive, I mean, holy Christ, man. NASCAR did something bad when you pissed off Christopher Buescher. You did something bad. Chris Buescher was pissed. He was livid that NASCAR, didn't throw the yellow in time, and probably, for good reasons, because, someone probably could have got hurt during that Daytona race. But coming back to the diecast, guys, I mean, Chris Buescher, man, has actually had a really impressive season, guys. I mean, he, especially on the road courses, man, he has really kind of shined well on the road courses. I, for a second, thought, if it wasn't for Shores, I thought Buescher was going to win that race in Sonoma, to be honest with you guys. He has been having just a really impressive season. I kind of would have thought maybe he would have snuck a win and probably got the RFK car into the playoffs. But, I mean, NASCAR had other plans at Daytona. But this is such a cool looking paint scheme, guys. I mean, like I said, I was not originally planning to get this, but I'm kind of glad I did, because the more I look at this car, the more I just love it, man. I mean, look at that gradient, man. That gradient is so cool, man. The green to blue. When did we get something like that? And don't get me started on this reflective number, guys. It kind of has the same reflective. It's like I'm kind of digging that reflectiveness, guys. I mean, I know the purple is kind of random, but I think this might be the same reflective paper that they used, or the same color wise that they used for the Brad Keselowski violet defense car, which, by the way, I tried getting that diecast and it sold out. So this is probably my next best bet I got. But dude, this is just so cool. And then we got Christopher Buescher's name right there. They really need to update that. Fifth Third Bank Fastenal, just, oh my god, this thing is just so cool. And on the back, of course, you got more Fifth Third Bank and the detailed spoiler, the rear diffuser, RFK, very curvy. And then we got Fifth Third Bank, 53.com. Hopefully no one's not 53 by the time they reach this bank. And we got I think the only part I don't like about this car is just look how tiny that Fifth Third Bank and the 53.com is. I mean, that is not really the best if you really want to, branch out to from the naked eye, can you even tell that logo is like right there? I mean, that is some tiny ass shit right there, dude. We got onto the other side right here. I did notice that the 17 is actually a lot more, the 17 actually is a lot more forward right here. It's like almost touching the fender, or the wheel well, compared to here. It's a lot more spaced out. That's kind of weird. I mean, probably the Cup Series logo probably would have interfered right there. And it's also touching the RFK logo, so I'm not sure which side is actually the most accurate. But just can't get enough of that foil number, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'll take back what I said, guys. Stand corrected. We do got a big gap right there on that rear windshield. Not rear windshield. At the windshield, yeah, it's a rear window for the windshield, dipshit. Yeah, the foil numbers are cool, but I don't know. I mean, it's a cool feature, but $2 more. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what happens for there. But now let's go into the side-by-side comparison of last year's, or, it was technically last year's, but they did kind of cancel the Fifth Third Bank card, I think, from last year. But I'm going to show you guys the 2019 version right here. But as you see right here, it is a big difference of the Christopher Buescher car. And big difference indeed, guys. I'm kind of glad they got rid of the yellow. I didn't really understand the point of the yellow. I mean, maybe it's just to, turn heads and just, give, just to make it look unique, I guess. But it was just so random. Just, I don't know. I feel like this Fifth Third Bank car, it just feels more modern. It feels like they just took a paint scheme and they just modernized it. And the number placement actually kind of works. I mean, yeah, it looks a little squished right here. I think it looks a lot better right here. But you guys be the judge of that, because I don't know, guys. I just like the gradient. I like how they used pixels for the gradient. I think that was pretty cool. A nice, unique way. Instead of just, I don't know, they could have just done like a generic design and just called it a day. But let me tell you what, guys. Trackhouse and RFK, they have really come out with some sick, and I mean absolutely sick paint schemes. And if you guys always want to watch a relaxing video, I mean, I probably would check out RFKs, when they wrap the cars. If you guys are into ASMR and all that, I mean, I'm not really into, but let me tell you what, that stuff was actually kind of like eye candy, looking at that, seeing how these beauties come to life on the actual car, when they wrap this stuff up. Just absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, like I said, guys, probably going to wait for a few more weeks or maybe another month until the ARC gets released. The metal chassis version is available, but I strongly encourage you guys probably not to pay $15 for that because it's a total ripoff. But that's just my opinion, guys. What do you guys think about that? As show you guys the bottom right here. Of course, is just, that is the bottom of the diecast that we saw from this year's Coke 600. But that's all I got to say about this car, guys. Definitely a must buy. I will say. I mean, if you're at the track or if you're at Darlington, for this weekend, or by the time I upload this, probably it's already past Arlington. So yeah, I mean, but that's pretty much gonna wrap it up right here, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of Christopher Buescher's 2022 Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. I'll see you guys next time on another next gen review, and thank you guys so much for the continued support. Love doing these types of reviews, and see you guys next time. Stay classy, y'all.